Salete 'twas the night before Easter, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. All were sitting next their books with a wish list that said, "Let's read Fortuna Crudelis." Oh, happy day. You will get to read Fortuna Crudelis today. And as a matter of fact, I've got it already pulled up for you on a little share screen I've got here. So let's look at it. There it is. Now, you might remember last time we got all the way to Tutius es vobis domi manere. It is safer for y'all to stay at home. What a fitting phrase. It is safer for y'all to stay at home. And so we'll start there on line 18. As we're going, I want you to pay attention to the questions on page 139. So what I want you to do is I want you to read along with me and answer the questions as we go. So I want you to knock out your homework as we're working together. If you need to stop, go back, go for it. If you need to pause and while you're writing, that's totally fine too. Okay, here we go. So, Barbillus et uxor astrolago quirat vir doctissimus lidenter crediderunt, sed Rufus rem graviter fere. Barbillus and his wife trusted the astrologer, who was a very learned man. They gladly trusted the astrologer. But Rufus, he took the thing badly. When Barbillus was out, Rufus often went to his mummy, complaining about his pappy. Pappy is so stupid because he believes the astrologer. Astrologers aren't sailors. They know nothing about the art of sailing. All right, so we've read a few lines, and now let's see if we can answer number 8. Rufus rem graviter ferebat. Why do you think Rufus was upset? What did he do in lines 19 and 20? What did he do? And we saw that he was deplorans, his father. That is, he was, complaining. So you might want to write that. You might want to say to whom he was complaining. All right, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. So there you go. Itaque Rufus Plotinae persuasit, sed patri persuadere non poterat. And so Rufus persuaded Plotina, said non poterat, he could not persuadere his patri. Oh. Barbillus obstinatus, so he was stubborn, he was obstinate. Stubborn Barbillus. Noluit. Remember, nolo is the opposite of wolo. Wawla. I want. So what does nolo mean? I think you know. Barbillus noluit navigare. We've got a clash here. We've got Barbillus and Rufus, and I can't seem to figure it out. We've got igitur in this next line. What is igitur there for? Gotcha. It means therefore. Therefore, Rufus and Plotina, Liliquados, they left Barbillus at home, and they navigabanted ad Graeculum. Okay, remember that navigo is that verb. Navigo is sailing. Okay, so there's a hint for that one. Now, in lines 23 and 24, to what extent did he get his own way? Well, did he get to sail? Did his dad go with him? Those are the two questions you really need to answer for number 9 there on page 139. Okay. When, however, the ship which was carrying them was apropinquabanting Graeciae, and it was approaching Greece, an ingens tempestas, eum obruit. So an ingens tempestas, I think you guys probably know what that is. All right, that's my best impersonation of the tempestas. Okay, so that's pretty good. I feel pretty good about that. Obruit, when it's overwhelmed. All right, so something overwhelmed. Nawis. How do I know it's the Nawis? Because it's the aeon here. All right, so something overwhelmed it. That is the ship. Rufus, potera natare. Natare is where we get the word natatorium. You can imagine how Rufus is swimming right now. Odd litus to the litus, but Plotina, whom Barbilus, amabat all day. Oh, 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 amabat all day. She perished in the Magnus Unleaf. Oh my goodness. In the big wave, something happened to her. She perished. Look at number 10 there on page 139. What happened when the ship was approaching Greece? I think you know that. What happened to Rufus? And what happened to Plotina? Make sure you answer both. Okay, let's keep reading. When Barbilus outdiwit, when he outdiwit about the naufragio, in quo his wife had perierated. Okay, so some pretty big hints there. He was maxime commodus. He did not want to videre his filium again. Rufus, although he volebat redire domum, although he was wanting to return home, arebat his patre. He obeyed his pappy. He remained in Graecia for a long time, but finally he made an iter to Britannia, where he became a soldier. He soldiered in the Exercitu Romano. Let's look over on at number 11 on page 139. Why did Rufus not return home? That's a good question. What did he do after leaving Greece? So kind of think through those. And then in line 21, Rufus said, Pater stultissimus est, quote, astrologo credit. Now, let me ask you a question. In fact, I'm going to repeat the question I've asked here. Do you think Rufus was right? Was Pater stultissimus est? So I'm going to give a reason for that, and that's going to be up to you to do. All right. So here's what I want you to do. Let's see here. There we go. Let me pull up the old whiteboard here, and I'll write your assignment on there. Okay. All right. So here's your assignment. Page 138 to 139. Translate lines 18 through 33. Part of this, and then I want you to answer the questions 8 through 12. All right, answer questions 8 through 12 on page 139. We've done most of those together, so again, go back through this, see if you can figure it out. Hopefully you guys can piece it all together. I miss seeing all your faces. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you had a happy Easter. All right, Pax Vobiscum, everybody.